Well, Dr. Myers, I'm not late. They put me on American Ego that flew like vulture. So that's what happened. And I'm blessed to be here. How many of you are blessed to be here? Well, Ezekiel, nice to see you again after 22 years. You are not aware of this. I was leaving Christ for the Nation, and I needed somebody to take my place. And I asked God in Lindsay to give him scholarship to go to school 22 years ago. This is a man today that is here this evening. Thank God for his life. Every seed you sow, you will reap it later. Thank God. Today.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and the lighting class. You just heard Idahosa. He left this world almost 24 years ago. But the mess he created before he left, we are still feeling it today. The pain, many are still feeling it raw. The evil that he caused are still doing till today. I hope they can watch this video and have a change of heart and stop all their gimmickry, all their nonsense, all the evil they are doing, that we brought nothing to this world and we will live with nothing. We are not going anywhere with anything. We leave everything here. So I hope Idahosa, God can really give him like 1 second to come and tell all this evil one he left behind that please, this place is not a good place. Leave what they're doing. Don't come and join me here.
God, today he's doing something great in that part of Africa, and we give God all the glory. Maybe why you are here, particularly those of you from United States who are from a place that I am praying for every day, because it's a nation of fast food. Sometimes you need home cooked food like the one you had tonight. This is home food tonight. You know, when you were talking about those pastors who borrow money to buy a car, but I was sitting down there listening to you, watching you, and women bought you a car, and men bought you a house. I thank God for men who gave you a house, because women know how you needed a car very much. But more than anything else, if you are head without head, you wouldn't live long. If you are a head without head, you are a headless head, and you are heading to dangerous ground. People laughed at me for years. They said, Nigeria got independent, but Idahosa haven't got independent. He's still submitting to some white folks. God gave me a man who was in the ministry for 52 years to be my father in the ministry. Every month I go spend 2 days with him. They say, what do you learn from an old man? I say, I learned from him what God gave him that was with him before I was born. And then one time another man asked me, say, what do you learn from a fool? I said, I learned from a fool how not to be a fool. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We can learn from one another. And this conference, I thank God, is a place to learn from one another. Whatever you want to be in the ministry, you are predestinated for it. But you can either destroy it, or you don't get there because of your will not to learn from other people.
A word of prophecy came at Redemption Camp not too long ago. And I'm believing God that will allow me to claim it for you. And what he said was that there was someone in the crowd. He said, those who used to look at you behind will now begin to look at you in front. You see, when God carries you, you achieve more in less time.
Papa Idahosa said, and I quote, what do you learn from a fool? He said he learned from a fool. No. Not to be a fool. Oh. My people, if you are still listening to all these stories from Mr. Deboye, I don't know what to suggest. So let me play another one. Oh.
There is a God who can trouble those who trouble your family. There is a God who can trouble those who trouble your wives, those who trouble your husband, those who trouble your children.
You heard Mr. Adeboye again, no? Only a fool, will not know that there is a God that will trouble your enemies. So it's not a prayers. All of you that is still listening to a fool and you are not learning from a fool not to be a fool, it's up to you. I'm not the one saying it. Idahosa, say advising us. All the fools he has created, they are still messing up people's lives. They are still creating fools till today, and people refuse to change. Unfortunately, all three of them you are looking, Ezekiel, Idahosa, Masmoro, they are all gone. Only Ezekiel hold that a little bit. All of them are gone now. With all the money, with all the millions, with all the helicopter, aeroplane, schools and everything, they left everything behind. My people, know God for yourself. Know God for yourself. Don't let anybody deceive you anymore. You see how everything started? Started by hailing each other, hyping each other, selling each other to people, and making each other great. Nothing of God in what they were doing and still doing. That's why I told you. God left all this nonsense more than 50 years ago. I've done a video about it. Go and watch it in my playlist and educate yourself and know God for yourself. They will not let you go. It's you that will not let yourself go by search for scriptures and know God for yourself. I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.